Get your booty checked up and check it out. Because you know what, man? Listen, the recent time in hip hop, man, it's just been all type of shit. I mean, I've been really busy covering the whole beast popping off with these major artists, and we're talking about Meek, Drake, we're talking about other artists just randomly firing shots, OG Mako, all these people, right? I mean, literally, it's the hip hop Royal Rumble going on right now. I call it hip hop's fuckery mania. But we still can't forget about Chiraq. Actually, man, all these stories with Chiraq now, rappers just keep dying left and right. We haven't even seen this amount of deaths this consistently, not even in season 1. Now, when you think about it, let's think about what Lil Durk said. Lil Durk said, yo, the crime going down, bro. I don't know what y'all niggas talking about. Crime in Chiraq going down. And I'm thinking, huh? Nigga, you must not be Chiraq, because I look at the stats. Crime is going up. It's the highest it's been in like 2 or 3 years, okay? Not only that, rappers are dying left and right. And the sad thing about it, every other death sound like the one before and sound like the one that's about to happen next. Now, we actually have another death, and apparently this kid's also a rapper. He's off the popular gang or crew or whatever you want to call it, 600. Now, that's the crew I believe Kuno number 9 is with. I believe Lil Durk has some affiliation, but not really. And I think also the head guy over there is King Koopa. That's Ide. And I always got to tell the story. Listen, man, I just got to. Listen, he's a guy that told me if a nigga ever try robbing him, they evaporate the same second. But the person who died and lost their lives is a person called, or a savage, okay, because he's with 600. You can't be not a savage with 600. Now, his name is Stello. Now, he was actually killed, and by the way, his real name is Cass Singleton, and according to the Chicago Tribune, because they actually cover this very weird, because they usually get there very late or just really contact the police, or not even show up at all, because why the fuck, if you're a reporter, show up to an active crime scene in Chiraq? Why would you do it? Okay, listen, make a couple of calls, get a couple of statements, put something together, call the morgue, call the goddamn the medical examiner, and do your thing. Why the fuck are you showing up on scene? But they did. Now, they said when they arrived, and I'm going to speak from the experience or the point of view of the person who actually showed up, and I got to give her credit. Her name is Megan Crepello, okay? She got to be white, and she got to be brave as fuck, because she's showing up to active crime scenes, okay? Now, she said when she showed up, at least 40 people stood at the crime scene. It was taped off, right? And basically, they were surrounding and looking at a silver Dodge Charger in which 26-year-old Cass Singleton was slumped over the steering wheel because he was shot in the head. Now, this is around 9:40 p.m. in Chiraq. That's kind of late. They like to do their thing middle of the day, noon. Now, apparently, he was shot in the head, and he died in the driver's seat. Okay, he kind of slumped over, whatever the case is. Now, yeah, this is so fucking sad and depressing, man. But I'm going to get through it. But they're saying that this is what is being accused. They're saying he was driving. Apparently, he passed some ops. Okay, you got to know about the ops. And usually what happens, because we always hear about these goddamn drive-bys, the fadeaways, you know what I mean? You got one hand out the window, the next hand switching lanes. Sometimes you might actually ghost ride the whip and just kind of catch a body, hop back in. But this time around, they're saying the people on the sidewalk actually shot at the guy in the car, and that's how Stello, a.k.a. Cass Singleton, got hit. Now, the reporter who was on scene was really observant and listening to the people who were making comments, because they're surrounded someone. I'm not sure if he died at the time when she arrived, but they're kind of a little bit frustrated that, number one, when their people actually got shot, and then they can't really do anything. Remember with GB Cabo, people were around just trying to clap, trying to make sure he stayed awake, or if you didn't see the video, never mind, don't go look. However, people said, or someone made the comment that said, 59th Street going to be hot as a firecracker, okay? And he was rocking a Bulls cap, right? Now, this guy, Cass Singleton, Stello, he's definitely a gang member, as I said, savage. Now, somebody else said, the young people are saying it's going to be war tomorrow, okay? Now, people were yelling at the cops for them to do something, and basically they were a little frustrated because they felt it was a long time before the paramedics got there. And I keep telling you guys, I know Fredo pointed it out, and it's so easy to say, well, why don't they put a trauma center in the south side of Chiraq, or not the south side, just in Chiraq, period. Okay, wherever the shooting's going on, put it there. Because there's not. It's actually on the other side of town, really. Now, it sounds good to say. However, that's not how things work. I mean, people don't build hospitals because people are getting shot. In actuality, that's not how hospitals get paid. It's a business, not really. I mean, it's a business and a service, but overall, it's still a business. Okay, it's a lot of things and reasons why there's not a goddamn trauma center set up right there. Like, okay, when you niggas get shot, just come right on in, we'll fix you up and you'll get back for next season. No, 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 it doesn't work like that. So people were really attacking the cops. They're saying, "You fucking bitch, you dumbass bitch. Why isn't the paramedics here?" I mean, the cops can't do anything at that point. All they could do is secure the area, then call the ambulance and say, "You're good to come now," because we can't send the ambulance first and then they ride into a bunch of bullets. Now, here's the thing, because this guy is popular. He's popular to some extent. I guess he's appeared with the Max Payne of Chiraq. That's 600 Breezy. And he's definitely been on tracks and also been featured in music videos as well. Now, that's a very sad thing, but one comment I do want to highlight before I even end this is that someone made the comment, okay, and obviously somebody's not really getting what's going on, and apparently it's someone who ran, let me see if I can get his name, something Smith. He ran for the 20th ward this year. And just listen to this statement, and this is why people got to get in. If you are in Chicago, you got to get into politics because these people don't understand. Okay, they're calling you mentally ill just because, and I mean to some extent, there's a lot of mentally ill people there. Come on, I mean, let's not act like he's completely lying. But what he said is, there's no way someone can kill someone stopped at the red light, 26 years old, without having a mental disorder. It's a sickness these young people have, killing each other. Now, let's be frank. I mean, you do have to have a sick, pathetic mind to really be killing people, but let's not act like a lot of these things aren't because they're doing it for revenge, they're doing it to get stripes, they're doing it for clout, they're doing it for all type of nefarious reasons, but they're doing it with a clear mind. Now, you might say, listen, hey, this is how they kind of grow up, but is it a mental sickness when they think this is right and this is life? It's not like we have one crazed lunatic. When you have one person that goes off on a plantation and he just kind of kills a bunch of people without any type of notice, okay, mental sickness, okay? When people are killing because, yo, you killed him and he was on the squad and now somebody's retaliating, is it mental sickness or is it something systematic, something within that particular culture and that particular, just how these people grow up? So you guys get in the comment box. It's a very sad story. A lot of people are mourning his loss. E-Day, 600 Breezy, a lot of other people. And we'll see, man. So get in the comment box. Make sure you like, subscribe. And also, Wayne, if you have any songs or anything or any good memories about this guy, please share. It's your boy, DJ Akademiks. I'm out.